So in this video, I'll be doing a My Team race around Monaco, and I have to do the Alex Albon strategy where I race on the hards until either the final lap or they explode. And if I don't get points in this race at the end of it, I'm going to have to slap myself as hard as I can. So without having a long and drawn out intro, let's get straight into this and see how I did after this message. So yeah, right now I'm absolutely fuming. I literally recorded everything. I did everything I said I was going to do at the beginning, and yeah, OBS crashed as I was about to exit the program, and it didn't save anything that I had recorded during the race. So because of that, I kind of have to do the race again, but it's career mode, so you can't do it again. So I've decided to just re-record this race as a normal GP mode, and whatever happens in this normal GP race will still count towards the My Team stuff. Though this does give me a good opportunity because I can actually use Alex Albon for this challenge, so let's just do that instead. And I'd like to thank everybody who's on the screen right now for being channel members. If you do want to support the content past just liking and subscribing, make sure to click the join button underneath the video to learn more. Okay then guys, so here we are at the start finishing line grid, just about to go into the race, and as you can see, we've got everything set up. I've decided to set it up the exact same way, of course, just to make it as fair as possible. As I said, we've done this already, so I kind of have a better of an understanding of how things work. Tire saving is still going to need to be a thing because we're still going to need to try and get those hards all the way to the end. When I did it the last time, by the end of lap 20, I was struggling. So I'm really going to have to properly balance my tires whilst also trying to be as quick as possible. I've also chosen equal Williams, but I have increased the AI from what we used in the career mode just to sort of balance that out. So I'm just about to choose a setup. We're just about to go into this race. And yeah, it's another 39 laps for me. But for you guys, it's just 39 laps around Monaco. All right, here we go. About to go into our grid slot. As I said, it's another 39 laps for me, but for you guys, it's just 39 laps. Let's see if we can get another purple. There we go. Getting better at this, actually. Finally getting a couple purples on my grid starters here. Let's see what we can do. 39 laps around Monaco. Now, we've got 3, 4, 5 red lights. And lights out and away we go. Pretty quick lights here. Oh my god. Even though we're on hards, that is a beautiful start as we're getting tapped by someone. Not sure who that was. It was Lance Stroll, of course. Name a more iconic duo than Lance Stroll and Monaco. I don't think you can, guys. But anyways, we need to be super aggressive on these first couple of laps, just so that we can try and get past here. Oh, Bottas is going for it as well. I'm not the only person. He's sent it down Gasly. We're going to try and follow him through, actually. We have a little bit of a tap. Hopefully we've not got wing damage from that. I'll check afterwards. As you can see, an illegal overtake on Gasly. What do you want me to do from that? There's nothing I can really do. Alright, come on Gasly. Because we're losing all that time. There you go, we'll let him pass. Let's see if we've got damage.
Tire condition still looking good.
We don't, luckily. But we have lost a lot of time because of that. Yeah, we still got punished. Either way, just get our head down. It's going to be a long race. And we're going to be on these hards for a long time, so kind of need to get adjusted to them. To be fair, getting purple in Sector 1 is kind of very reassuring, because it means that I do have the pace. Now, I am using 110 for the AI now, that we're using equal cars. So this should still be very tough for me, but let's see what we can do. Once again, I do have to manage my pace, just because of how quickly these hards can go. But I think at the beginning, it's going to benefit me a lot to actually be quite aggressive. So based on what happened in the career mode version and the My Team version of this, the AI were quicker than me in the first, just the first sector, and I was quicker than them in sectors 2 and 3. So I'm hoping that that's the similar case here, as we're going to send it. Oh, this is very close. We absolutely sent it on Ricardo into the hairpin. I knew he was going to be slower because of Gasly, who's actually caught up to Bottas. Fantastic, let's go. Now that he's caught up to Bottas, it means that overall we've not lost too much time because we're back onto the pack. Oh, that was very close. But yes, one thing I'm going to need to try and do is also balance my distance from the guy in front, because dirty air can also obviously be a heavy contribute to tire wear. So you don't really want to be stuck behind someone directly for too long. All right, here we go. Gonna have another dose of DRS here. but so does Gasly, so it doesn't really mean too much. And it is Monaco, so even with DRS, it's quite difficult to overtake. But so far, we're doing a little bit better, actually, a pretty significant amount better than we did in the career mode version. I think in the career mode version, we got off to a pretty poor start, whereas this time, we've actually gotten off to a decent-ish start. We are stuck now behind Gasly, which isn't ideal. Oh, he's had a pretty poor exit from there. Could we take advantage of this? Oh, maybe not. He's got a pretty good exit from there. Yeah, we'd have to absolutely send it here, which I'm not going to do, as I want to play it safe. Locking up, as I said in the previous one, locking up is going to be very detrimental. So as long as we can avoid locking up, or locking up too many times at least, then we should be okay. Well, we should be okay to go until maybe the 20s. And then that's when we'll really start to see a lot of tyre wear. If anything, I actually think I need Gasly to be a little bit closer to Bottas. Because if he's a little bit closer to Bottas, then I can make that hairpin move that I like to make around this track. Because that seems to be where they're at the most vulnerable of the AI. When they're behind another AI going into that hairpin, they seem to break a lot earlier than you can, so that's definitely one of the situations that I can benefit from. But for right now, he's not really close enough for that to take much of an effect. I think the worst part about it is we can't really overtake at Rascas either, because Gasly just places his car so well that it's just almost impossible. We've not really got a lot of ERS as well that we can use. So we're slowly losing time to the guys up ahead, which is quite frustrating just because I feel like we're quicker than Gasly, but we just can't get past him. That's just the nature of Monaco though. This was a good exit. We're gonna go for it here. Oh, we tried to leave him the space, and oh my god, we get around him. Beautiful move. Yeah, we're gonna eventually start to lose grip, if not already starting to lose grip here, so it's gonna get tough. We're only in P15 right now, and I'm hoping that the mediums are just about as slow. They should be slower, really, because they wear out faster. So hopefully we maybe gain some time on Bottas here, and can actually make a decent pass very, very quickly compared to Gasly. But for right now, yeah, this is quite a tough one. I am actually sweating a little bit here, just to try and keep up with them. Mark just pretty much confirming what I was saying just now, how we're going to start losing grip in the tyres. So that means we need to brake early, be a bit more smooth with our turn in and stuff like that. Get on the throttle a little bit slower. This is all stuff that will lose us time, but we need to do if we want to make it. I feel like we've been pushing our tyres way too hard actually, because I don't know, based on when the AI pit during the My Team version, I feel like they've still got a ways to go on these mediums. Does that mean we have more wear on my hards than they do on their mediums? That could actually be the case. And if that's the case, then that's really bad. Here we are in the DRS of Valtteri Bottas, who goes into the pits. The AI are going into the pits now. A little bit earlier than they did in the My Team one, which is quite interesting. But here we go, where we're coming out, just behind Verstappen in P9. So it is quite close here. But we are in the points for now. Remember, we're going to be staying out. If there's anyone that pits that's still ahead of the front runners, like Verstappen, then we should hopefully get past them too. And there you go, Esteban Ocon into the pits, so we're going to get past him for now. Can we maybe use Verstappen? Can we use Verstappen's pace to benefit from it? Probably not. Okay, so our pit window opens up in 7 laps time, but obviously we're not going to pit then if we can avoid it. This is crazy. Hard to sauce is just impractical, it seems, in a league race. Just because you're just going to lose so much time on the hards compared to those around you once you go the distance. Our only saving grace is safety cars, but to be honest, if you watch my videos, especially like my league races and stuff, when do we ever get safety cars? Yeah, it's probably just best for me to be in clear air for as long as possible, so there's no point in letting Hamilton bite. If possible, might as well fight it, even though we're not in the same race. It's just a lot more beneficial for me to actually be in clean air than it is for me to be behind somebody. So if I can avoid letting Hamilton through until I pit, then it is what it is. Verstappen's just going to break an F1 record for finishing the furthest ahead of somebody. Okay, so we're getting some pretty decent exits here, even though we've got pretty much 26 lap old hards, which are now at 63%. We're still getting some decent exits compared to Hamilton on fresh hards. So clearly dirty air is really helping us here. Even though dirty air isn't as effective this year as it was last year, of course, it's still helping us out, which is good. Which is exactly the reason why I don't want to be in traffic right now. It's so much more beneficial to be in clean air. So I'm gonna have to assume that Hamilton, who is right on top of our gearbox now, is just as quick as Verstappen. Meaning in clean air he will probably be about 6 to 8 tenths quicker than me at our current pace. I'll have to try and take that into account, because that means at any given point he could just sneak up right to us and go for a move. As long as he's within that range anyway. It could be a matter of a couple of corners. And what we're gonna do is, once we get onto the straight, I want to check my tires again just to see where we are. We should be into the 70s now. Almost. We're almost into the 70s here. And we've still got Hamilton behind us. We're doing a fantastic job, to be honest, of keeping him behind us, but it is Monaco, so it's a lot easier to do that. One thing I wish that EA and Codemasters would put in the game, for the next game at least, I'd love to see it, is the ability to ask what time a specific person is ahead or behind you. So if I wanted to, I think I was with Esteban Ocon when he pit, I could say to Jeff, well not Jeff, but I could say to Mark, tell me how far, Esteban Ocon is from me. And I could sort of monitor the distance so that I know exactly where I'm going to come out of the pits. I think we're actually in puncture territory, by the way, now, guys. We'll check once we get to the straight, but I think we are within that territory, 75% and above. Yeah, there we go. 75% on the front right, on the back right, and 77 on the rear left. So we can get a puncture at any point from right now. I don't think we're actually going to get into the points here just because of the distance. The distance is really closing up between the guys behind us, and we're losing quite a lot of time here. I want to see exactly how much time. Wow, almost 2 seconds per lap we're losing, just simply being on these tires. Absolutely insanity right here. I mean, to be honest with you, this really makes me respect Alex Albon even more for what he did. Because how the hell did he manage to keep pace with tires that were pretty much gone? Because I'm losing almost 2 seconds a lap here. Oh, this is getting nerve-wracking here. I don't know how we haven't got a puncture yet though, but I'm counting my lucky stars we haven't. I think I might need to miss the curbs now that I'm usually taking, because going over the curbs the wrong way can actually cause us a puncture. So it's best not to drive the way we're driving. We've been lucky up till now. Okay, we're getting down to the moment of truth now. Again, I've been very lucky this race not to get a puncture, but we're on lap 37 out of 39 now, which means on the end of next lap is when we'll be pitting. We'll find out where we come out. We're probably going to come out last, in all honesty. You should just look at where everyone is. I think everyone is within the pit window for us. Here comes Hamilton. Oh, come on. No. Hamilton's finally got ahead of us. And so is Perez. Luckily, we've got a regular corner cutting on. I'm trying to just avoid getting a puncture. Here's Charles Leclerc now. Everyone's trying to get past us. Watch how much grip Hamilton's got compared to us. Okay, yeah, I think literally everyone is within our pit window now.
Okay, we haven't used both dry compounds yet. We still need to come in and fit the other tyres.
Okay, here we go.
Understood, copy that.
Here it is, we're finally pitting. We're probably gonna come out at last, literally. We have no grip at all. Again, I still don't know how we've not got a puncture, but we're surviving, literally. We'll see what sort of tyre wear we've got once we got into the straight here. Literally 92. How have we not got a puncture? Oh my god. Do we have a puncture? It doesn't look like we do, but it felt like it. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Finally going into the pits. Alright, we're gonna come out in last place pretty much. There's no chance. Okay, I think I severely underestimated how difficult this challenge would be. We've got to make up God knows how much time in a single lap. Ain't possible. So yeah, if you are wondering, can you actually get points while starting in last place, what's doing the Alexander Albon strategy? The answer is definitely no. Definitely no. We just lost way too much time on those hards. And now we're pretty much going to finish in last place. And there you go. We went purple in the second sector. We're clearly the fastest on the track right now. But yeah, we finished in last place. Not even close to scoring points. Okay then guys, so yeah, as I've just shown you guys, it is pretty much impossible to do the Alexander Albon strategy on 110% and actually get points. If you can do that, then you are incredibly quick. Maybe the esports guys have the best chance of that, but me personally, I certainly did not. I just could not get anything out of the tires towards the end, and we ended up losing so much time that all the AI managed to catch each other back up. And yeah, as soon as I pit, we went from pretty much second to last. So we didn't get the points. I'm gonna have to do the forfeit. So yeah, let me just prepare myself real quick and we'll do the forfeit. Yeah, Jesus Christ, you can see how much I'm sweating here. Just look at my armpits. I'm absolutely sweating from that race. Anyways, I'm gonna move the mic. Oh my God, I slapped myself so hard I hit the mic. Okay, that hurt. That hurt. I slapped myself so hard that my mic is now dropping. Okay, right. Well, before my mic fully breaks, I am going to end the video off here. Let me know in the comment section what other challenges that we can do. I really enjoyed making this one, so I want to make more, especially with career mode, and combine the two together. So let me know in the comment section what sort of challenges you want to see. Make sure to smash the like button if you liked the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll catch you guys in my next video.